Hmm. Alright, well, we'll get this started here soon. I'm just waiting on somebody to join everybody. It's just going to be a relaxing RP day, I guess. Alright, kitty. My cat is laying on my mouse. That's adorable. Luckily, I don't need that when I'm in VR, but I need to get my plastic shielding over it so he doesn't activate some keys by accident. Alright, move, cat. Gotta put this down for a little bit. There you go. Sorry about that, cat. There you go. What? What? Alright, I'll let you lay down. Fuck it. Here we go. I guess we do whatever we do, I guess, chat. Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, wait, why is my controller all the way over there? There we go. Calibrate full body tracking. Let me make sure this is set to whatever. We'll just watch YouTube vids, I guess. Oh god, damn it, I got tangled up again. Alright, let me look this up. What do I want to watch on YouTube today?
Step into Wix Studio, the web platform for agencies and enterprises.
Let's watch some Shakespeare.
Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this sun of York. And all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean. Buried. Now are our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarums changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim-visaged war has smoothed his wrinkled front, and now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a...
We'll do Hamlet instead. I do like that one, but...
To be
I'm turning on the music so I can...
or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with this.
To be or not to be?
Then currents turn awry.
That is the question.
And lose the name of action.
Mel Gibson.
With the Amex Gold Card, every meal's
Oh, ads. I hate ads. Let's listen to Mel Gibson's version of it. I'm actually curious.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them, to die. No more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of disprized love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes? When he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns.
Let's see David Tennant's version.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Well, it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die. To sleep. No more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. It is a consummation, devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, but that the dread of something after death? The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will. It makes us rather bear those ills we have, and fly to others that we know not of. To make cowards of us all. And thus, the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. The enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard their currents turn alive. What's the name of action? Soft, you know.
Oh, there's a new Scott Pilgrim.
Paraphilia.
So caused Los Angeles residents to pants.
We are in downtown LA, where thousands of residents have shit themselves, and it's a very stinky scene out here.
Damn, fool, my noggins were like D-A-M-M, fool.
Business, and suddenly, my booty said nope. I said, Jesus, I need help. He said, girl.
I didn't even realize we sectors. Residents are urged to wipe their asses immediately. I repeat, wipe your ass.
All right, let's see.
Selling your car to Carvana is easier than you think. In just seconds, we can give you a real offer good for sale.
Good morning, Starshine. The galaxy says hello. This is the Lee Enfield. Chambered in .303 British, this was the main British infantry rifle from World War I, World War II, and beyond. Now this is also a Lee Enfield. But if you also didn't touch a boob until well after middle school, you might know it as the Jawa Blaster. But this is much more than just a cursed, cut-down Lee Enfield with a tube on the end. This actually has a very interesting and rich history, and we're going to go into that a little bit, but we're also going to shoot it. We've got a bunch of fun little projectiles for this thing today, so let's have some fun. Now, so what we're using to launch projectiles out of this thing is basically just run-of-the-mill .303 British blanks. There's no bullet in it. We can load that up in our gun, chamber it, and then when we fire it, it's going to build enough pressure to launch whatever projectile we want out the front of the gun and toward the target. Now, originally the big boys were made for launching smoke grenades. This one here, I'm told, was meant for launching actual hand grenades. Rip this blank out of here real quick. Apparently you just stick a sabot in and then a live grenade in the top, pull the pin, and just fucking let her rip. Hey, shit ass. Yep, so you load your projectile, drop a blank in like so, and then it's actually way brighter than I thought it would be. Damn. Blanks are fun.
Damn.
Now, in the original Star Wars film, this was used to capture droids. Now, since we don't have a custom load for that date-rapey blue shit, seriously, I'm about as pro-gun as they come, but if that thing existed in real life, I don't think I'd trust anybody with it. But in lieu of that, we're going to have to capture droids in a more practical way. All right, Nick, so what do we have here besides a BDSM dream catcher?
Well, I just made this so I could feel like a festival girl, really. But so we got a chain around the edge that provides some of the weight. Hopefully, with this rifling on the wad itself, we can get a little bit of a spin to it, which is going to hopefully push this chain on the outside, keep the net open.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like a rifled slug because the tube itself doesn't have any rifling. It's all smoothbore. We're hoping that the sabot is going to be able to make up for that. I don't think that's the end of the hammer you're supposed to use. Good enough for sand people. So now that we have our net loaded, it's probably a good time to explain this little vent here. This is kind of like an adjustable gas block, except not for a semi-automatic weapon. It's just for, you know, how hard do you want to launch something? Because if you close the vent all the way, you're at full power. There's no gas escaping through the side. I'm not sure if you could see it on the slow-mo, but you could probably see a little bit of fire popping out of here, just bleeding off that extra energy depending on the sensitivity of your projectile or how far you want to throw it. All right, so now let's go catch ourselves a Roomba. You are being rescued. Please do not resist. Kinda worked. Our chain came undone, but it did kind of work. That is completely tangled around. Holy fuck. How'd that even manage to do that? There we go. Well, bad news. Much like a real festival girl, your costume came undone in the first 5 seconds.
Womp womp.
Good night's success. Let's move on to something a little bit more lethal.
So Brandon, you may be asking, why did you decide to bubba a beautiful piece of history just to make a dinky little Star Wars prop? Well, aggressive hypothetical viewer, short answer is we didn't. Well, yes, this is a Lee Enfield. In fact, it was made in 1916 and survived the Great War. Unfortunately, after that, it was deactivated and turned into a drill rifle with the bolt being welded shut. At some point along the way, it ended up in India, and by the time we got to it, it was absolutely just beat to shit. A bunch of the parts had already been replaced. It was covered in spray paint and a bunch of shit. Hopefully not literally. But picked it up for about $100, and by the time we got to it, all the historic value was pretty much gone. So instead of just being a beat-up, non-functional gun, we were able to turn it into something that hopefully millions of people will enjoy, or at least tolerate.
So as we just mentioned before we loaded the net, this is a bit of a smoothbore, meaning that this could basically behave as a very short, sawn-off shotgun. So we got to thinking, and since the company is, you know, the AK guy, what better to use as our buckshot than a bunch of AK rivets?
Oh my god.
Because sometimes the droids misbehave and need to be taught
Oh
a
my
lesson.
god, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh god.
Best job I ever had. Jawa Blaster Buckshot. Parry this, you filthy clanker.
Ah, he said the word! He said the word.
Oh yeah, wow. You can see, I was wondering if they impacted decently hard. You can see, obviously, these are like full-size bullets, but the rivets, you can see each individual little impact mark. Not a terrible spread either.
It's time to talk about TacPack. TacPack is your ultimate tactical subscription service, where you can get things like an SOG multi-tool. It's gonna be really loud in this new office with no carpet or padding. Reptilia pistol grip, Mantis X dry fire training systems, Walker Digital Ear Pro, merch, and more. And new subscribers can use the code AKGuide to get an extra free box of tactical gear worth at least $60. That will ship inside your TacPack. So use the links down in the description and in the pinned comment, and remember, if it's your first time, use the code AKGuide. They'll go gentle. Thank you to TacPack. Back to the video.
All right, this one we're gonna shoot just to see what kind of pattern, what kind of spread we have on these rivets here with a White Claw penetration test, no less. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that recoil was way sharper on the cock.
Totally missed
Came
it.
close. How the fuck did we not hit it? Look at the, you can see there's rivets embedded in the dirt around it. Yeah, a spread from up here to down here is straight up like, this is what fucking video game devs think that shotguns actually do. That was at what, fucking 10 feet? I think that recoil, because we packed that the wad at the end a little bit tighter. Yeah. Recoil was a lot sharper than I was expecting, and it missed the crown jewels by like half an inch. Well, it might have survived the rivets, but don't worry. We have plans for you.
So something I think that's actually worth noting about this is that while this might be a pistol configuration of something that is pretty much blank fire only, this is legally registered as an SBR. Now this is because while it is perfectly legal to turn a pistol into a rifle, it is not legal, however, to turn a rifle into a pistol without it being an SBR by default. So even though there's really no stock to speak of, this bad boy is a short-barreled rifle. Even though, like said before, it is basically incapable of firing live ammunition and has no stock. Does that make sense to you? Me either. The ATF is gay, repeal the NFA. I swear, whoever's writing these firearm laws know nothing about firearms or weapons technology, which anybody can get their start in at sdi.edu.
So next up, we're gonna be firing a White Claw. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, what we're using on all these different projectile loads is a form of wadding. You might recognize this from like a shotgun. Basically, when you have projectiles where you either have a lot of them or something that doesn't quite fit the size of your bore, you've kind of just got to use like a cup like this to at least seal off the gases so you can build pressure to be able to launch your projectile, or in this case, to kind of shim it so that it actually fits down the bore. Because if we just tried to send it with a White Claw, some of you might be having flashbacks to your bitch ex-wife. I'm just kidding, of course. I have never been married and have a great respect for women. Anyway, so we're gonna be using this, and now all of a sudden our White Claw fits relatively snug. There's a little movement there, but at the same time it's building that pressure and kind of cupping around the claw to be able to launch it. All right, well, ready to launch it? Sending a White Claw to hyperspace in 3, 2, 1. Well, that is what you call overpressure. This was our second prototype of the Claw Sabo, and apparently there's still a little bit too much ass on it. And we had the gas vent all the way open, but just that sudden acceleration is just too much for it to bear. He'll be missed. Also, 303 Brit is just kind of a schlong of a cartridge.
Also, some of you might recognize this from Fortnite, because they apparently just added this to Fortnite. How do you do, fellow Zoomers?
Fortnite.
Also, yes, the gun wall is going up. Look, I know we're in like a fucking empty hostage room. The Gallotech is there on the ground. I've got more Gallotech on the way. This is gonna be a beautiful wall, bigger than any wall we've ever had. Does your empty office have an ACR in the corner? Didn't fucking think so, shut up. For me, personally, I dig the fact that whoever the prop guys were on Star Wars, I know that Star Wars has almost like got a meme about its gun culture, where all the guns that they use for props and that like are basically just World War II guns. Like you got MG34s, Lewis guns, the Stormtrooper blasters are just like Sterling submachine guns. It's all just Sterling submachine guns. It's all just shit that whoever the prop guys were on Star Wars. I know that Star Wars has almost like got a meme about its gun culture, where all the guns that they use for props and that like are basically just World War II guns. Like you got MG34s, Lewis guns, the Stormtrooper blasters are just like Sterling submachine guns. It's all just shit that they put like some wires and stuff on to make it look sci-fi, but it works, it's a vibe. I dig that there's historical context behind even little shit like the Jawa blaster, which apparently made another cameo in the new season of Andor. I haven't seen it. Fucking sue me. Disney Star Wars doesn't really excite me these days. We'll put up some pictures, but they really did use these little cut down Lee Enfields, and they put adapters on them for grenade launching, for smoke grenades and things like that, and they put them on tanks, on vehicles. They'd mount a couple of those fuckers up there and then just remotely trigger, launching smoke grenades and stuff like that. It's incredibly practical. I mean, you already have a fuckload of these things hanging around. Yeah, I personally didn't even really know that was a thing until a couple months ago, or maybe a couple years ago, I saw one of these adapters for sale. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then of course I go face first down the rabbit hole, and here we are. Now, if you want to know more about how we built this thing, we have another episode of The Boys in the Garage available on Pepperbox now. It follows Zach and Nick as they talk about the process of putting this thing together and what all went into rebuilding the gun enough to be a Jawa blaster and what all the testing was like. So if you really like the more technical nitty-gritty side to these videos, I highly recommend you checking that out on Pepperbox. It is down below, links are in the description and in the pinned comment. It is a subscription, however, you can just start a free trial and watch the video. Here's a secret, if you don't like the rest of the content, you just fucking cancel. So if that interests you, go ahead and check it out. Let's go shoot some more shit.
Now, trying to think of some cool projectiles, like what would be neat to shoot out of this Jawa blaster. One thing came to mind, which I'm sure several other people in the comments also thought about.
Hey there, Bruno.
Let's make it a 50 cal. Well, we really can't do that. It's not really how this works, but we can do the next best thing.
Welcome to the Sherlock. How you doing?
Bruno, do good.
Understood, understood. I don't know if, can you see the TV? Can you see what's playing? Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Let me see.
Ugh, me. Well,
I'm just watching videos and just relaxing today. You're welcome to use the couch if you want.
Ugh, me. Welcome to another edition of this old crack house. The time has come. It is.
That's fine. You can stand if you want. If you want a drink, it's in the bar down there. If you want to grab a drink.
Where the crack house is complete, and the only thing we need to do more is to fill up the crack house and make it a crack home, right? So I'm back at Buffalo Wholesale, where my cousin Sean owns it in Hamburg, New York, where I can get a whole bunch of brand new furniture for cheap prices.
We're just relaxing today. Nothing really much to do today.
Warm that thing up and make it available for all of you weirdos to rent on Airbnb. So you all
if I get enough people, I might send them on the Naroth run.
Crack house. I toiled over it and wasted a shit ton of money for your entertainment, and now you get to bask in the glory that is my disdain and hatred and frustration and a little bit of love. That is the crack house. But all right, let's get inside. Let's look at some of the stuff. We'll talk to Sean. We'll get an idea of what the house will look like.
How's your day been, Bruno?
I might have to stop over at like Ollie's Bargain Outlet too to get like a bunch of towels. We'll see what Sean does. One step at a time. One step at a time.
I'm trying to find the right carpet, and Chris and I are having a very difficult time trying to figure out what math is. I've pulled out my cell phone. I don't know what 94 inches is in feet. And either way, we're going with this large, I guess, canvas or burlap. Burlap? I'm going to go with burlap. So that way, all you dirty, gross, weirdos, animals, that don't know how to wipe your feet, you don't have to worry about stains. Thank you, Chris. It's only going to be queens. Only queens in this house. All right, next stop today is Ollie's. Have you guys ever been to Ollie's? Ollie's Bargain Outlet? It's a chain. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's got good stuff cheap. How do I know? Because it says it's got good stuff cheap. So we'll check it out. We're going to get some plates, some towels, all that stuff that you need. Make sure that the crack house is a crack home. Bucks? That's not bad. Man, I get pillows and everything here. Everybody's sleeping nice heated blankets for $30.
Cut a nigga head.
Grill here. This is awesome. God, I love Ollie's.
Hundreds of dollars later, we've got towels. Oh my God, what are those things called? Not napkins. Oh my gosh. Body washcloths. Oh God, it took me so long to think of washcloths. So, towels, washcloths, hand towels. We've got 2 sets of plates, bowls, 2 sets of knives, forks, and spoons. So that should be enough for 8 people. 8 in total sets. We've got coffee. We've got a Keurig machine. We got 1 box spray. I need more, but it's all I could handle right now. At Buffalo Wholesale with my cousin Sean and Chris helping me out today, we were able to get the washer and dryer. We were able to get a couch, a large, massive L-shaped couch, and a rug. We're going to wait and see what comes in the next couple weeks to see what else we can fill. Potentially some mattresses. I'm not going to lie, you can't beat the prices at Buffalo Wholesale, so I'll wait a week or two just to try and see what Sean gets in so that I can save on filling up this crack house. My buddy JT is going to help me out because he had an apartment and he's renting it out now, and his wife, who's my friend too, was like, we can't have things that mix and match. We need to have them all match. So they have like an entire kitchen set of large, kitchen knives and stuff, and bowls and pots and pans that I can throw in there for an Airbnb, because we know what happens at an Airbnb. Most of the times, everybody's getting to-go food. Sometimes they cook a meal, but as long as you've got the basics there, you should be set. Well, now we're gonna take all to the crack house and bring it in the crack house. Slowly but surely, we're making our way.
Some say that it hasn't happened soon enough, but nonetheless, it is happening now. We're moving in. Well, I mean, I'm not actually moving in, but I'm moving things in. We're bringing things in here, okay? You've already seen the dishwasher, and yes, of course, the stove, this beautiful, ridiculously expensive stove that I got from Buffalo Wholesale, and Sean, who hooked me up. I gotta put the legs on it and then install it. Yes, we have those things to do, but we're getting ready. I talked to Sean.
Bruno
Troop
is here. Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Right? I've already got a couch.
Oh, hey there. Welcome, guys. I guess I should give the tour. All right. Well, come on. Well, this is the lounge. This is where you can watch movies and everything if you want to. So, you can also pick up the TV. Just don't break it. You could pick it up. You could pick it up. No, you could. Yep, see? Yep, you could pick it up. There you go. Mort, your lads are here. All right, I'll show you the rest of it. Here's the gun range. Might be a little bit cramped for y'all, but if y'all had guns, you could shoot guns out here. Here, I'll show you the rest. In here's the medical bay. Here's the med bay, if you want to go in there. This is where we do some medical stuff if you need it. All right, I'll show you the rest. Here's the intern office. You can get on computers here. Y'all can search stuff, look whatever you want. So this is like the little intern office. All right. Well, I'll show you the other stuff. Here's Brindle's office. You can see out here, you're actually in space right now. You're in space. All right. Show you more out here. This is my office. This is my office. This is where I do work. Here you go. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. My microphone is messed up. Anyway, if y'all want to play with this, here's a little Miniman action figure. I can't see. Yes, there is fire. Just make sure not to burn anything. Oh, that hurts your hand. That's not a good idea. That is fire. I can't see my text for some reason. More, give me 1 second. I gotta reset my live. I might send these guys on the air from. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, don't burn anything. All right, I'll show you the bridge. Here's the bridge next. There you go. I should see your text now more. This is actually the captain's chair. If you want to take these are actually the chairs, the captain's chairs. If you want to take a seat at them. This is adorable. All right, now I'll show you the other place. All right, it's a little bit cramped in here. This is the war room, or also kind of the place like, oh, watch back up into all the doors. It's very cramped in here. This is where our lockers where we store some things. Here's the holding cells. If you would check it out, in there, just to look inside. Let's see. There you go. All right, I'll show you this next. Let's go to the interrogation room. Little room. You can't see anybody on that side. It's a one-way window. Yeah. Oh, pardon me, guys. But you can see inside. Y'all doing good in there? All right, I'll show you the bar next. Follow me. The bar is in here. That is actual alcohol. Please don't get drunk. Oh, they're gonna get drunk. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm gonna show you the cargo bay next. This is obviously the meeting room where you can like have meetings and everything. I wish my other map. Oh, let me show you Tyler's office. Tyler's office is in here. Yep, this is Tyler's office. Oh, don't drink too much, little guy. Come on, don't. Not too much. All right. And I'll show you the cargo bay down here. Here's the cargo bay. Sometimes you can have little bouts and fights down here if you want to. Next, I'll show you the engine room. Welcome to the engine room. This is a fusion reactor core. Be careful, don't get too far into it. Anyway. That's kind of what the ship it came from. That isn't our exact ship. That isn't the actual Sherlock. But yeah.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You have a nice place here.
I'm glad y'all enjoy it. All right, let's go ahead and go back up. Were they okay? Did they fall down? Oh, no. But yeah, that's the Sherlock and everything like that. Yep, that's a little check-in area. Ah. And then back in here. But yeah, that's the place. Do y'all enjoy it?
Bruno like it here.
I'm going to send them on the Naroth run. I have too many here not to do it. Mm-hmm. You want to watch TV? You want him on the TV? Wait a minute. I got an idea. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
TV, move.
Oh, yeah, it does move.
I have to.
I just put.
Martha has carefully habituated mountain gorillas to her presence.
Mm-hmm. You can see the video? You want him on the TV. Unfortunately, there's not a video of him. Yeah. Hmm? Could we bring him here? I mean, it's possible.
15-year-old junior silverback, Marembo, an ape at a crossroads in his life.
Oh, yes, he's a superhero.
Age where he needs to start being a big mature silverback.
Superhero on TV. I get you. I got it. I got you.
One of the things that's really nice when you see gorillas of very different age playing is that the older ones really temper themselves down. They'll play quite
Give me a second. I'm just looking for one.
individuals.
Morello isn't a child anymore. For several weeks, he's been spending more and more time alone. My life on his own.
Here you go. Y'all can all see it. It's adorable. I like this.
Don't leave us yet. I want you to see your adopted home down before me. Only then will I allow you death's sweet release.
I'll be right back. Y'all watch this. I'll be right back. I literally have one quest compatible Meta Man avatar. I know I do. God, it's so old since I've used that one. I gotta find it. It's been so goddamn long. Oh, this is a good video. Oh yes, that's my action figure. Hello, citizen. How are you doing? I am Meta Man, hero of the metaverse.
Come on.
I'm a superhero.
Nico.
Greetings. I'm a superhero. Well, it's good seeing all y'all. I just wanted to stop by and say hello. Y'all enjoy y'all's festivities. Oh, give me 1 second. Good job, little citizens.
Always taking constant care not to break something, to break someone. Never allowing myself to lose control, even for a moment, someone could die.
High five.
But you can take it, can't you? What we have is a rare opportunity for me to cut this and show you just how powerful.
It's him.
That is me. Yes, I am Meta Man. Oh, you. You want me to shoot a beam out my chest? No. You want me to rub? Trying to understand.
What are you saying? You want him to sign your arm?
Oh! He want me to sign this.
Sign this.
Yes. Neural. Well, I'll see you later, citizens. See you later. Alright, I'm going to go in as something else. Alright, I have a quest-compatible Neroth now. Which means I can make these guys go on a Neroth run for fucking shits and giggles.
Oh, I didn't even have my Metaman voice on. Oh.
Oh, well.
Some business with me. Sorry, Thomas. I had to go get my power suit.
Uno que jugó aquí. Oh.
I'm just going to drop a portal.
Little one, come, come. Go in, go in, go in.
I hope they'll come in here. Oh my god. That was pretty funny. Just wait here for a second. I'm getting everybody in here. Y'all about to have fun. Might as well send all the apes on a Neroth run. Your goal is to get to the end of this. You don't have to fight whatever you see, but you can try to fight them. But, yeah. Let me know when you got everyone in here, Bruno. Oh yeah,
Wait, is
everybody?
Hammer here?
Okay. Well then, whenever you're ready, just press the main spawn button, and yeah, you're here now.
Welcome to Keijo Mirat's Wild Ride. It's gonna be fun. I know they have no range, so... What you gonna do is... It's been Joey. It's been Joey. Let me get you a real quick pop. controller's fucking up. It's in the wrong angle. It's a blew up. You get a gift, commemorative gift for completing the wild ride. You can either get a stone guitar, a microphone, a drum, or a banjo.
Stone guitar.
What do you want? Stone guitar, microphone, drum, or banjo? You want drum? Drum. Drum. Thank you for completing the wild ride. Would you like to get out of here?
Yes, it is. But in here.
Go now. As in, right now. You don't see it? Out. Understood. You should be in. Just re-request off of one of your allies. Request off of... Sure, a little excursion to make him happy. Give him something fun to do. Alright, that was good. That was good exercise. I hope y'all have fun doing that. I just want to do something real quick.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
A couple of your guys, I don't know if they're not in the group or they couldn't get in. They couldn't see the portal, but I just told them to request stuff of y'all.
Mind if I play and I can
I don't mind. Alright. Y'all are cards up as soon as you go back in there if you want. Gave the little guy something fun to do, you know? That was fun.
High in the Virunga volcanoes of Rwanda.
Human. This one.
Oh.
Injured.
Oh, gotcha. Let's get you into the whatever. Where did y'all all go? Y'all like disappeared randomly. Did something happen?
It was like weird circle thing, and then we went into it. We teleport to. It was kind of like a ship, but the ground was lava.
Oh, Neroth. Guy with eyeball? Yeah. He's a bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. Anyway, come in here to Medical Bay. There you go. We'll get you fixed up right away. Here, give me a second. Here we go. This might sting a little bit. Should be good for there. Anyone else injured?
Okay.
You injured? What do you need work done? Oh, okay. Here you go. Well, here I could get give you a little bit of a steroid shot. That'll fucking clear that up. This might sting a little bit. Should be good. All right. Y'all all good? All right, cool. Well, glad you're all good. Let's see.
Wait, what in here?
Oh, that's the gun range. Well, despite all that, I hope you had an interesting day today here on the Sherlock. Huh.
It was. This place is nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're
Oh. Maybe one day we will show you our home.
Oh, sure. I'll be happy to have. I would be happy to see it. Oh, they're watching some TV. Oh, yeah, that's basically how everything is set up. That's how all the universes are set up. We're here. They're looking at your work, Mort. No, don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it.
Everyone has to watch.
All right, I'm gonna take this seat over here, guys. If I was
To curb its strength when he does. Wrestling with each other encourages the youngsters, especially the males, to be tough and test their strength, but also to learn how to control it. In these play sessions, you can already see distinct personalities emerging. And some very special friendships forming. During this siesta time, there's always plenty going on among the adults too.
This has been a great session so far. We're having a good time with all your boys, Mort.
Remotely interested. But not much happens without the bosses say so. He can get pretty tough if he thinks anyone's out of line. He's got to be one of the most impressive animals in the world. It's 200 kilos. He's definitely keeping his family in order. But it's not long before everything calms down again. It's lunchtime. She's eating a mixed salad, eating this stuff called draquisha, which is actually quite bitter. What they do is they mix it. It's very good. The bamboo makes it really succulent. A recipe for the naked chef's repertoire, perhaps. When watching gorillas, I try to keep my distance, as humans share all the same diseases and can easily pass on a cold or flu. But of course, the gorillas are oblivious to this. Silverback decides when it's time to move off, and then all his females follow him. This is the other silverback, the number 2 in the group. There's suddenly a whole lot of activity from being completely calm and quiet. They're all moving. The group head off a little way, but a couple of adolescent males hang back. This is a black back. They actually act as like the rear guard to the group. These two are 11 and 13, and just like any young lads, they're keen to show off, especially in the presence of a film crew. A good show of strength, but has it impressed his friend? It looks like there might be a bit of one-upmanship going on here. Okay, that was good, but I wonder what's next. Being kicked by a gorilla, I think's a privilege. But I'm hoping the other one doesn't decide to go one better. I try not to pay too much attention. Of course, that's one way of capping it. An easy pushover. Not that I was going to put up too much resistance to 140 odd kilos of gorilla. And now he looks as pleased as Punch with himself. I think that just might have won him the contest. The rest of the family group has settled again nearby. I get my first glimpse of the newborn baby. It's tiny. It was probably just born last night. The mother is called Mpanga, and this is her first. Like many of the gorillas, she lost her foot to a snare and survived against the odds. This baby is a good omen. Gorillas face many dangers, and every new baby counts. There are fewer than 350 of these mountain gorillas left in the world. Over the last few
Taste
decades,
test Joyful with me. Strawberry
teetering on
lemonade
the edge
green.
of extinction. But despite poaching and recent wars,
Martha has carefully habituated mountain gorillas to her presence. Now, after a dozen painstaking years, the 14 animals in her research group trust her completely. At the moment, she's particularly interested in a 15-year-old junior silverback, Marembo, an ape at a crossroads in his life.
Marembo's really at that age where he needs to start being a big mature silverback, but at the same time he still likes to play. One of the things that's really nice when you see gorillas of very different age playing is that the older ones really temper themselves down. They'll play quite gently with the younger individuals.
Y'all are much bigger, yeah.
Marembo isn't a child anymore. For several weeks, he's been spending more and more time alone. He seems ready to break from his family and try life on his own. But it's a big decision. And like a human teenager leaving home for the first time, he feels torn.
All right, boys, I'm going to be closing up the office.
We go home.
Oh, okay, I'll escort you out. Hope you enjoyed your time up here.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. Just respawn. All right, I hope you had fun in here today. I wasn't expecting y'all all to come, so that was good. It was good. Hope y'all enjoyed being around here, having fun. Hope y'all found that little excursion, that short excursion, fun. All right. All right. See y'all later. See y'all later. I'm going to go close this instance. Good seeing all y'all.
Good seeing you too.
See you later.
Wait.
Oh. See y'all later. All right, that was fun. All right, let's see. What are we going to do next? That was a good session. I actually had a very lively session today. So that was fun. Yeah, you want some, cat? Cat's in a purring mood. Yeah. You're in a loving mood today, my kitty? All right, come here. Yeah, come here, cat. Sorry, my cat needs love right now, everybody. My cat's demanding love, so I must give it. There you go. There you go, girl. Oh, yeah. That's my good girl. Good girl. Yeah. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I got tape a message. What's up, buddy girl? Give me 1 second, pausing. All right. We're gonna go to Kampala City.
Hey, is the incident up for you? It's like fun feeling excellent. Oh no, you didn't.
No, I'm in here.
Yeah. No one else has really joined.
Feralities this week. I think that's why.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going there instead to Ferality.
Understandable.
If no one
If no one
joins.
comes at 7:20, I'm probably gonna say that no one came in close.
It's supposed to be like a 2-hour lobby anyway, right?
No, we usually open up for you. We usually do 3 hours, max wise. Otherwise, we usually just go until people are done role playing.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully some people show up and all that. Oh. Surprise. Well, they removed the... Oh, he did remove that posters. Okay. Yeah. You'll be there tonight, right? For the little mission?
Unfortunately, personally, I really don't know, because I might go as an NPC. I didn't sign up for it, but I might go as an NPC.
Oh, I thought you did.
'cause
Maybe
I
I'm
thought I had to
dumb.
work in the...
Didn't I
No,
say?
I didn't. It was Crazy's character, Ivy.
Okay.
Evie.
Gotcha.
Or no, Evie, Ivy, potato.
Gotcha.
I thought I had to work in the morning, but I forgot me and someone switched flopped shifts, so I might go as an NPC.
Gotcha. Let me make sure everyone's... Let me actually make a post in the chat room. Yeah, okay, I get you. Crazy Kage. Yeah, those are the 5. Yeah. Okay, should be a quick mission.
Yeah, everyone is at the opening of Silver Keep.
What's... Oh, Silver Keep, is that... oh, that's Larabe's thing?
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing it at the same time?
I don't think anyone else is coming.
I don't think so either. I was gonna give it to 7:20. Otherwise, I gotta go make content
Wait,
anyways.
is Larabe doing it at
TikTok
the
and all.
exact same time?
Only today.
Only today. Okay, gotcha. I'd go there, but I can't come till mid-July to his thing.
Mid-July, I'll be in Virginia.
Yeah. Well, mid-July there, and then into the month of July before I go to Zero Wings, because I've been suspended.
I mean, if you need to make content, the city's pretty nice. I've been there.
I don't have access to it. I'm not on the Discord.
Oh. Well, if you want to invite, let me know.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm really iffy right now going places I'm unknown of.
Wait, why would you be a no-no?
I just have a lot of I have a lot of trust issues, and right now I made an agreement with Crazy, because she was the one that brought me into the metaverse. That anywhere I go, she's gonna come with me, because I have bad social anxiety.
I get you. Understood.
I was actually very iffy going to
understandable.
SOS, but when
Mhm.
I went the first few times of the grunt, that was so fun. I wanted to keep going back.
Huh. I can't go there.
Yeah, the Vocarium has a nice vibe for magical folks.
I die there. Like, not like death, like roleplay wise. I like physically, like, lagging wise.
Yeah, they need to optimize the map.
No one has been here. No one's here yet. I'm just gonna.
You got 10 more minutes, I mean.
I updated the model since last time I've shown you. This one. You've seen this.
Yeah.
You recently saw this.
Yeah. Oh, hello, welcome.
Hello.
But this is
Hi, everyone is at the opening of Silver Keep.
So if we don't get 10 people by like 10 more minutes,
Are you already in Silver Keep? No. I have no idea what Silver Keep is. It's a new city run by Skittles. Oh, huh. Oh, wait, hold on. Skittles is running it? Oh, no. The police better be armed. The police better be armed with their frying pans. Everything's a frying pan. They even have frying pan guns. The entire city is, so, you know. It's all X level. Well, if we're going there, I might either bring tea or I might bring what everyone refers to as the Hobbit bird, which I fucking love. Okay, I sent you the invite to the Discord. So all you do is put your name in the VRC main list, and then you join the group. Okay. Oh, doing out a thing. Are you about a scammer? No, I'm a people.
Alright, looks like we're not going to have much here. I might just end stream for a little bit.
I'm a people.
Might just vibe.
I don't.
That would be a bad idea.
Are you a scammer? Yes. Yeah, it's set up so if you do that, you could actually do nothing.
Taking out the straw.
That's right. I'm proud of you, kid. Ultimately, pigs kind of got to stick with pigs. Feel that at all? Very distant cousin. Okay.
Thank you, Pascal. Now, you need to request the CFC group. If you know anything, I think. There is actually just a link in the announcement, which is quite nice. I'll send a request to join. The place is huge. Also, I might have gotten a Slug Cat avatar, so that'll be fun. Just gotta get some dynamo. I don't know what the little creature buddy took off yesterday. Oh, don't worry, I have them intended to be
I do this or Izanagi.
Fun thing, you know where the Slug Cat come from, right? The game Rain World.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to close that.
Tabletop.
I closed my Twitch chat. Oopsies.
Really fucking fun, by the by. And my boyfriend ran a game once. Well, yeah, that's
What
kind
was
of
that?
that's kind of part and parcel.
That was my join thing.
Everyone is at the
I don't do
opening of
anything.
Silver Keep.
You did something. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll ban myself. Don't worry about it.
If we don't get more people in 5 more minutes, I'm probably just gonna close down the lobby early.
Alrighty then. But yeah,
And when it happens,
man,
I go to the other city.
my boyfriend's been getting back into Rain World a whole bunch, and I've been so tempted to run a Rain World TTRPG for him with some of my other friends. Last time I ran one for him, it was complete buffoonery and just shenanigans.
I'm gonna have to full join Malta's Palace now.
This could be the perfect trap to suck him into VR. You're like, look, you can be a
Very
Slug Cat.
perfect.
Isn't that it? Look.
Yeah, I'm gonna request off of Luna.
I've already told him that at some point.
I'm gonna say no. I might end my stream if no one's gonna be here in like 5 minutes. Then there's gonna be no point me keeping here.
I will just say it at that. He's my goober.
Imagine being a horny person. I shouldn't be talking. I am right now representing.
Imagine.
You people want to make me want to eat my headset
Imagine
sometimes.
being.
I make myself eat my own headset.
I could not imagine.
I wonder how long it would
not
take
me.
me.
Totally
Say,
not. No, never.
a day, maybe?
Depends on what you're
But
doing,
yeah,
how busy you are,
I've already told
how
him at
full
some
you get
point
if you already
I'm always
ate.
either a spirit avatar
Fair.
or
I'm
now
like the
I can
Hulk,
make him
but hungry.
a slug cat one if you ever would find that interesting. Yeah. Because I also gave him my old full body setup, which was my old Haritoras. Because right now I'm rocking the 5s.
Also, look, I got all my friends list.
I see.
Yay.
Bless you. Bless you.
Pineapple.
Bless you.
It's fucking weird.
Fentanyl. You heard me.
No, if you say pineapple, pineapple stops sneezing.
I don't know that. I thought we were just saying words.
Jump from pineapple to fentanyl. You know, now that I think about it, there's probably somewhere in the world where they try to smuggle fentanyl through pineapples. Or fill the
Actually,
pineapple
they
with
have
fentanyl.
tried.
It's funny
They
how
got
they
arrested.
shot me. They filled dogs with fentanyl, dude. Nothing's off the table. Well, no, like I'm crazy. I didn't do it. I'm not looking at you like I'm crazy. I'm just pondering like what you're thinking. I'm not thinking it now.
Sorry. Okay, we're gonna need to dive that down a little bit, okay?
My bad.
Also, okay, again, I keep realizing how short this avatar is, or everyone's obscenely tall. This guy's 7 foot.
Okay, you got like, how tall are those fucking heels?
That's right.
Still taller no matter what. You want a heel height? Still taller.
Congratulations, you're shorter than a teenager. I'm going to punt you.
I'm like 5'5", I don't know.
You're the shorter one. I'll punt you.
I would probably,
I'll just wait till your phone.
we got 2 minutes. I don't think we're going to reach that 10 threshold, so.
Yeah.
Sora's computer's working, though, so you can ask him if he wants to keep it open.
Wondrous menu of amazement. Well, I mean, it's 6 minutes to the threshold. Nobody else is coming. We might as well just go. Yeah, should we just head over there? Yeah, and I'll just pretend I jacked you there. Oh, don't worry, I can take over to a reverb. Thank you for attempting to host, Louis. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. It's just really poor timing because sometimes life is a bitch. Oh, you're going to see? You're going as gatekeeper? I mean, I could do it either. Either I go there to create a socially anxious dinosaur and scream, or I'm what everyone calls the fucking hobbit bird, which I fucking love that nickname.
I'm just gonna close off the lobby. I don't think anyone's coming in, even if Sora keeps it open.
I told him we're ending lobby.
I'm making because I'm kind of itching my
What?
way back into working.
Oh, you
I told him, like, you go close it. I'm going to go head out of here anyway. It gives me a chance to relax and vibe for a little bit.
I want to go bug my girlfriend first before I head to Silver